Yes, yes. I'm your host, DJ Duss. The guy next to me, my partner, my co-host, Bamboo. Bam, what's up, Bam?
What up, man? What up? What's good? What's good? What's good? So listen, dudes.
Oh,
Hold up.
oh, okay.
I need to get some shit off my chest. You know what I
Damn,
mean? I need to
damn,
go
that's
in
early.
right in. Yes, gotta go right in
All right,
because
my bad.
it's been bothering me. We're gonna talk about transgenders for a minute. I got no problem with gays, transgenders. I got no problem.
Well,
You
I
know what
knew
I
that.
mean?
You've worked at a gay
Okay.
bar for I don't know how many years
For
since
over
the day I
10
met
years,
you. That's right.
I got nothing but love for them. But somebody's got to take a stand and tell them they need to slow the fuck down and stop the bullshit.
What's going on?
Well, the transgenders are going on about Aretha Franklin "Natural Woman" song. They got a problem with that, and I'm
What do
like,
you?
hold the
What?
fuck up. I'm like, hold the fuck up.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Give you a
Give me a second.
second.
Hold on a second. When was this song? When was the song made? First of all,
This song was fucking done before I was even born, bro. And I'm old. Okay, I'm old.
you guys heard this. Finally, you heard it here that he's old. It wasn't me.
I'm
Fucking
old.
guy.
This song was created before I was born.
That's
But that's not the
cool.
point. That's not the point.
No, I just for me it always adds a little bit, a
little
little bit.
more?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like the thing is like things ever. I think every decade is a bit different.
Yes, but it's not. It's not even about the decade. Let's
1968, bro.
let's
Okay,
68. Look at that.
68.
I wasn't even born yet, and the song was done before a lot of people who's out there complaining about the song wasn't even thought of. You know what? That song probably even got you born. You understand what I'm saying? Your father probably was listening to it while he was banging your mama. You get what I'm saying? That's one. Two. Okay. You
Yeah.
cannot mess with a soul queen like that. You can't do it. Leave her alone. She's off fucking limits. You understand?
And what
One.
do you think Aretha Franklin meant by that song?
Listen, every woman deserves to feel like a woman. Listen to the lyrics. Who do you think she's talking to? You understand what I'm saying? She's talking to all the women, talking about how she feel like a natural woman because she was treated right. You got what I'm saying? This is what's going on with that particular
So now
song.
they're offended that she used the word natural.
Yep, they offended natural woman. But here's the hypocrisy and the contradicting to it. You're transgender and you're trying to be what? A woman? And you upset because someone's talking about a natural woman? If it wasn't for a woman, you wouldn't have no reason to be trying to transgender, trying to change. You see what I'm saying? What are you aspiring to? Like, come on, how much of a hypocrite can you fucking be? Oh, I don't want you to talk about natural women, but I'm changing myself to be a woman.
Wow.
You know?
I saw a
Stop
quote-
it, people.
I
Kick
saw-
fucking rocks on this one. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a dick, but fuck that, man. You know what I mean?
Well, you're allowed to be a dick once in a while.
That's
You're
not
allowed.
that's not right.
But Bam Bam, I saw a quote on like on the gram or something, and it said it was for transgenders, and it says, "Stop." I'm gonna quote this in my own words. Stop breaking my balls about accepting you when you didn't even accept you in the first place. And I went, oh, wow.
Yeah, I think it's
no.
a little like and
No,
and
that's an act. That's I'm sorry, people.
I
You
got-
didn't accept yourself. Now me. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna break down. Okay, go ahead, man.
I mean, like I said, I got what I needed off my chest, but now let's get, like I said, I got nothing but love for all everybody, and that statement is kind of messed up in a sense where they are trying to accept themselves now. You get what
But
I'm
I don't
saying?
need to accept anything.
No, you don't.
No,
You don't.
Humans,
You're
humans
right.
need to relax about what other humans want them to feel,
And that's
and
the
everyone
gray
needs
line.
to accept it.
And that's
I
the gray
can
line.
respect you doing something I disagree with.
That's right.
But don't get mad that I'm disagreeing with it. I'm not a very religious person,
And that's the
but
gray
my
line.
boy is a pastor. We still talk like nothing's changed. We go
That's
out for
right.
lunch. We don't just hate each other. There's a difference in beliefs, and we don't have to accept everything around us.
And that's
Okay.
That's normal. People are supposed to be this way, but some people cannot do
I
it.
don't like you doesn't mean it's because of what you're fucking. I might not like you. And think about this. If you're a trans and I don't like you, you're going to blame the fact that you're a trans. Blame your character. I don't like you
Blame
as
the
a
fact-
human being.
blame the
The
fact that
woman
you're being a
version,
motherfucker.
the man
You know?
version,
just
the
be a-
fucking putty cat
be-
version.
Be accountable for your actions at the moment, and that's why people don't like you. You know what I mean? But like I said, I got no problem if you loving yourself and you about yourself. That's fine. That's dandy. No
I got a
problem.
questions for the trans.
Don't
I'd love
push.
to get
Don't
you on
push.
here.
That'd be nice. That'd be
I
nice.
need
get
to
one.
know, is a
That'd be nice.
trans man that's turning himself into a woman, like a Bruce Jenner.
Or a woman going man.
No, I just want to
Mm-hmm.
go in one direction for now. Okay, just one direction for now. Because I'm trying to explain myself as a man. Because I'm seeing it from a man's perspective. That's why
All
I'm
right,
saying this.
all
Okay?
right, okay.
So a man turns into a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Is he? I want to know. Like, are they into men? Like, do they want to get smashed by men? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, because the way I look at it is, if you were a man, you would probably have a better chance of getting a man that's gay than becoming the ugliest woman on earth and getting none from neither.
Honestly, I don't know the deep root cause of why they doing what they doing, and it's a good question. And if any one of you guys want to come on and speak on this, you're more than welcome.
You
And
can even
don't
tell me
worry,
off.
you
I'm
won't-
fine.
You,
I'm fine.
You won't even get ambushed about it because that's
We're
we don't-
very,
we
very-
don't do that. You know.
I just need to know. I'm just, because I don't think I've met, and I'm sorry to say this, a straight dude that wants to have sex with a trans woman. I haven't met one. And I'm not saying it doesn't change with evolution. It's it's the generations will probably
And don't get me wrong, there's been men out there that looked at a trans woman and was like, fuck, she's fucking hot, but didn't know it was a dude. You get what I'm saying? Didn't
it
know.
barely happens.
You know, but
Thailand,
it does.
Brazil, probably.
It does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know,
I don't know. I don't know why anyone will want to chop off any of their body parts of any sort, women or men. I don't get it. I think there's more problems still in life. I just think that I'm sorry, I think it's more of an attention situation. And two, if you don't think your life's already fucked up enough living in the type of world that we live in, you just added the icing to your fucking cake.
I don't know what people thinking. You know, everybody have their reasons for what they're doing, and I respect the fact that you have your reasons for what you're doing. You know, just don't be so pushy. You get what I'm saying?
Don't push religion on anybody. Don't
it's
push your
hard.
fucking sex on anyone. And if you're a trans woman that turned into a man,
hard.
don't get mad at me if I took a shit next to the stall next to you, all right? Don't get
it's
mad
hard.
at me.
It's-
You're going to
it's-
want to go back to that woman's bathroom, I'll tell you that.
It's hard to get somebody to respect you when you won't listen to what they have to say. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can
you
always
know-
find a common ground when you actually have a conversation.
Because, Bam, you know how it is. When you get too pushy, people get, they
Defensive.
as much as they don't
They get
want to,
defensive.
they get too defensive. Because you're like, you know what? Now you're forcing too much of this on me. I'm really putting up a wall. So now both sides won't understand each other. Now
That's
they're
right.
going too hard at each other.
That's why you have
People,
to listen.
you do you. And in life, you don't even have to be as trans. You don't have to be colored. Yeah, people don't like you no matter what, regardless.
One way or the other.
That's never going to change. But if you did something to yourself that's going to make you feel better in the morning, that helps you go to sleep at night, do it.
Do it. Do it.
But do it for you. Don't do it so you have to fucking change everything. The one trans situation that I've witnessed over the years was
What's that?
You watch the Kardashians with Bruce Jenner. He's a super nice guy. He gets a vagina and is the biggest cunt I've ever met. like was I cunting him the whole time? Does the Kardashians cunt you up? I don't get it.
And Bruce Jenner is a whole different fucking ball
Man,
game.
no.
Nobody didn't see it coming, or a lot of people seen it coming. You know, I was never a big fan of his, so I didn't see it.
Oh,
coming,
yeah, I know.
you know? I
Bam,
mean, if John Travolta was to do it, I seen it coming.
oh,
You get what I'm saying?
Vin Diesel too.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, Vin Diesel. Yeah. He puts toys cars up his ass. I'm telling you. Boom, boom. so, bro, do you know there's a saying that bothers the shit out of me, and I think people have been saying it wrong.
What?
Bam wants his cake and eat it too. What does that saying mean to you?
Well, I want it, and I'm going to do what I want with it.
I think it's been pronounced wrong.
Okay. How do
I
you
think it's
pronounced?
he wants his cake and eat mine too. That's the greedy term. You can't have something that's given to you and expect not to have it.
Well, that's the
I
funny
think
thing.
people have been misusing that term. I haven't looked it up. It was something I'm like, no, you're using it wrong.
I
He
don't
wants
know.
his cake. Yes, I'll take my cake. Oh, but don't touch it.
But
No, no, no.
the problem is when you get a cake, they always make you like if you're a kid. Oh, here, happy birthday, boom, and then they make you your parents make you give a piece to everybody that came to your party. And
Yeah.
by the time you get to it, you barely got any. So I can understand the phrase "I want to eat my cake fucking too." You understand what I'm saying?
No, I
Because
don't think so. I think
you
it's.
know,
I think people have been using it wrong. I think it's he
you
wants
think
his
so?
cake and eat his cake too. That sounds like a greedy saying
Well,
now.
that is
To have your own piece and to eat your individual piece.
it goes back to the fact of my money is my money and your money is my money.
I like that.
You get what I'm saying?
But that makes sense though.
You know?
It's not saying it's like me saying Bam got paid, he wants to spend it too.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, in a sense, when you're looking at your wife, I just got paid, and I'm going to spend my fucking pay.
But that's right. But how's that greedy on your part if I said it that way?
Well, it's not greedy.
But if I said Bam got paid and he wants to spend her monies too.
Now that's greedy.
Do you see where the saying of this cake bullshit I'm talking about now? Now do you see where I'm going with this? I think people just missed a couple words and people just ran with it.
People comment on this one because we
everyone
need to know.
understands
We need to know.
what they're trying to say. But you want his cake and eat it? Yeah, dummy. Yeah, yeah. I want my piece of cake and I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah,
but I'll be greedy if I want yours.
We want to know. We want to know about this, and we need to look that one up. That's for sure.
Bam, bam. You get bored, you flick on fucking Google and you know what I mean? It says kids suspended from school, caught mom on OnlyFans.
Oh.
Who should be suspended at school that's been looking at OnlyFans? Who caught her?
Yeah, somebody caught her.
So it took one pervert to catch another pervert, but the kid gets punished?
Yeah, fucking crazy. The kid got suspended because he caught his mom on.
He didn't catch his mom. It's like one of the school people
caught his mom on.
So there's I don't know. We'll say George the teacher.
Punishing.
Flicked it on. Saw fucking Anthony's mom on OnlyFans. I know he whacked it first. I know he did, and then ratted her out. I know he did.
That's some bullshit. Why would the kid be taken advantage of? That's just using the kid as a weapon, bro. You know what I mean?
But he's not doing anything illegal, though.
Yeah, but it's not even the point. The point is the school is overreaching in a sense. They're using the kid as a weapon to penalize the parents at home. What goes on in that kid's home is none of your fucking business.
I agree.
You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that you seen something that she's doing at home and then you got the balls to use the kid to punish her for it, you're overstepping, you're overreaching. She paid taxes for your fucking job. How dare you? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. And OnlyFans is a business. It is a business. It is an account. It is. There has to be tax. You're right.
It's an overreach. It's an overreach of the educational school board in that manner. Your job is to educate. You understand what I'm saying? Not fucking investigate the parents of the kids. That's not your job. You're not a private school. You're a public school.
Do you think she should be able, like, not sue, but obviously
she should be able to sue. She should be able to sue the shit out of the motherfuckers to teach them a lesson that don't, in a sense, is violating her privacy. You understand?
No, I get that. It's just for me, it's who found this? Because if you came to me and you said, hey, so-and-so's on OnlyFans, I would have been like, how'd you know, Bam?
I'm on OnlyFans.
And then I'd tell you, Bam, well, if we have to punish this kid, you have to get leaked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well.
You'll have to get suspended. Or
the teacher should get suspended, and the name should be put out there, too. You get what I'm saying? How does he get, or her get anonymity to the fact of somebody else's parent? You know what I mean? That's not right, you know?
And I saw some I have all the technology in front of me, and I don't video anything. And then there's a woman, a white woman. She was on these talk shows, and she turned herself black. Did you ever see this girl? Fake ass, fake tits, got skin pigments to make her black.
No.
She wants to be identified as black.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, everybody's identifying with something, you know.
I want to identify myself as rich.
I want to be rich. I
I want to be a
identify as
porn star. Like,
I
let's hook
identify
this
as
up.
rich,
Like,
you know?
I want to be
But
rich.
that's crazy though, you
I
know.
want to live on a yacht.
Really, she going on talk shows and all
Yeah,
sorts of
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. I'm telling
And,
you, it was.
and none of these talk shows are not being fucking shut down, canceled over some bullshit like this. You get what I'm saying? I mean, people running around talking about they don't like the movies that's done with white actors on blackface, and they're gonna allow this. Where's
I
the
love how you
hypocrisy?
brought that up, man.
Where's the hypocrisy, bro?
What,
You see what I'm saying?
did you think? Were you offended when you heard something like that?
For one, I was too young, and when I did realize what was going on, I was a little bit offended about it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, why do you just couldn't get black actors to play them?
Okay, okay. I
get
feel
what I'm saying?
it's funny you say that. I feel that about gay people. I think gay people should have the gay roles.
Yeah. What's
I'm
wrong
not,
with
but
giving them
whatever.
zero?
Okay, regardless. But it's like, as much as I hate her goofy prime minister Trudeau, but you know he was dressed like Aladdin, he put blackface, and they said that as much as I'd love to bash him for doing that, like does that consist you racist even though you were Halloween playing a character?
Honestly, for me,
If I was the third member of your team and I was in and we were going to be NWA and I had to go black, Slim Shady wasn't out yet. Am I racist?
no.
Knowing
No,
that
I honestly,
this is what I'm trying to say.
I didn't look at it as racist. A lot of people would look at it as racist, but I mean, come on now, shit. If you walk, how many people was fucking cowboys and Indians? Huh? Let's just fucking throw it out there.
Decades.
Okay, so that's not offensive. You understand? You open the door, you got this little white kid dressed in the fucking, come on, stop it.
That's so good. That's so good.
So you can't be really mad at this dude for,
That's so good.
that was made normalized throughout the decades, right? So
Like if you taped your eyes back and you were Bruce Lee, did you go too far?
So even then, the little kid show up, got on one of the karate outfits
Yeah.
with the Chinese slippers, because I used to have the karate outfit, Chinese slippers.
Everyone had the
Damn,
karate
I
back in
can't-
those days.
I can't agree. I just can't admit. I just admitted to that shit. I can't-
Oh, I know what year you're born. You were busting those out. You actually thought you could fight at one point, I bet.
Oh, fucking right.
There's
I'm trying to
no
see
one in the
gender
70s and 80s that didn't think they knew karate.
Oh,
There's not a soul.
I can't believe I just admitted that shit. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, wanted some ninja stars and everything. God damn.
He's probably the most influential human being at one point. After watching one of his fucking movies, oh my God.
Oh,
You want to whoop ass. You want to whoop ass.
Fuck, that's crazy. But yeah, no.
You find out a
Trudeau-
karate chop does absolutely nothing to somebody, you're like, I'm fucked.
Trudeau. And right now, there's a big ass war going on with the right and the left. You know what I mean? And the right wing and the left wing and blah blah blah, this and that. These people calling these people this and this and this and that, and they racist and so on and so on. And it's the funny thing about it, because I look and go, it ain't black people calling you racist, right? It's other white people calling you racist.
I've been saying that forever.
So you're fighting yourselves in a sense,
Forever.
right?
You know what it is? Is if you throw the word into the mix, it hopefully sticks.
It's not even about sticking.
Yeah. You don't throw
it.
you don't throw something or a threat of saying someone's racist, and hopefully you hopefully it sticks, and hopefully it doesn't come back to you that threw it.
They doing it to keep. They do it so much that now the separation divide has been so deeply rooted and past the actual fact of racism. It passed it. It's beyond actual racism. It's to the point where white people are calling each other racist. You get what I'm saying? It's that bad. You see what I'm saying? And nobody's sitting back going, well, you're full of shit. This is full of shit. That's full of shit. Whoever started this is full of shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they won't, long as they're arguing, they win. You know
Of
what
course,
I mean?
I know. That's political. That's great. It's the smoke bomb. It's the fucking fog.
Just throw it in there, bing, They got us all fucked up in the head, man,
Did you watch the Rihanna halftime
The Super
show?
Bowl? Yes, I did. I was very disappointed.
What was so disappointing about it?
The whole damn thing.
The whole show?
The whole damn show.
See, okay, I haven't been watching sports. I used to be a dedicated fan to sports. COVID came around, they took it away from me. COVID made me realize that I had a whole lot of stats in my head that meant nothing.
Nothing, no.
So when sports came back on, I kind of put it aside. Not important.
Right.
Even if you think all the stats in the world, you're going to gamble, you're still going to lose. So when it came to the Super Bowl, I didn't want to be the hypocrite that didn't watch all season. And if you guys are the people that do this, that don't watch a fucking game and only watch the Super Bowl just to talk about it on Monday, you're an hypocrite. You're an hypocrite.
I'm a big hypocrite.
Everyone does it. And everyone does it. Oh my God, I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. No. Who's playing? I don't know. And you're like, oh, you're a fucking...
I always tell you, I don't fucking know who's playing.
So I didn't even watch it. And of course, I knew she was on. And I don't know. She looks cunty to me. She has a cunty face. So I don't even want to watch it. I don't want to watch that in high def. But since you watched it, I'm going to ask you, what was so disappointing about it?
The whole show, bro. The whole show, her attitude, the way she performed. You know, I guess she was showing off that she was pregnant. And to be honest with you, I just thought, because she just had a baby, I thought she still had the baby.
Okay.
And no offense. No offense.
That makes sense.
That was my first assumption. But turned out she was pregnant. Congratulations. So I'm going to say that. But, you know, so it was just like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? It didn't flow right. It didn't mesh right. It didn't, you know what I mean? It's like it was thought up too fast, put together too fast, and it was just boom. You know what I mean? And everybody's like, it's a great show. It's a great show. And I'm like, you know, the show didn't represent her songs and the impact her songs had.
Was there something she didn't play that you thought she should have?
No, she played all her hits, but I just felt like the show didn't represent her songs. You know what I'm saying? In
Do you have a favorite halftime show that you've watched? Is there anything that stands out?
Honestly, my favorite was last year. Was Dre. Dr. Dre. It was a big monumental for me for hip hop.
Okay, yeah, that's
my era.
But still, for me, that house looking fucking float that they had, that could fuck right off.
Yeah, you know.
No offense, I know we're in the West Coast. Kendrick Lamar, take your tracks and fuck off too. All right, you're doing a show. Take your conscience shit and beat it. Ice Cube should have been up there.
See, and that's.
And Scott Storch should have played the piano.
Yeah, certain elements should have been there. You know, certain elements, but for hip hop,
and Eminem could still lose himself and fuck off too.
And the Grammys, you know, they did a 50-year tribute to hip hop, which was all right. Which, you know, they fell short on a couple of people I think should have been in the mix. But, you know, like the Ghetto Boys was there. Well, Scarface was there, but Willie D wasn't there. And him and Willie D was having a problem about that because Willie D was asking him, you thought it was right that you went up there and sang a Ghetto Boy song without the Ghetto Boys?
It's a good question. Absolutely.
It's a real question.
He had his cake and ate it too.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, for the group and the legacy of the group, yeah, someone's got to go represent. You get what I'm saying? Me and you got problems. You unpredictable. I don't know if you're going to make it. You get what I'm saying? So I went and did it. So I get both sides. But still, nevertheless, you know, he should have reached out. Should have asked. He could have said, no, fuck off. And then he went and did it himself, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it gets a little iffy. It's like, at the end of the day, who owns those tracks?
I believe Rap-A-Lot Records.
So
Jay Prince.
That's who you got to technically ask. No. Technically.
Well, it doesn't matter. He gets paid. You sing it, I get paid.
Because it goes to him anyways, right? It's like, haha. It's like a streaming or some bullshit.
So
interesting.
He gets paid. So he gets his royalties, right? So he's like, do the song. I don't care. You know what I mean? You still alive? You want to perform it? I get my royalties. Everything's all good. I don't care. You know?
That's fucking crazy. We were talking about how people are selling their catalog. Remember? And we still haven't figured out. Yeah, we haven't figured that out yet, man.
Something sneaky, something big's going on there. Something's big, and I think it's because of this world change, and it's a big world change going on, and I think it's more about property, or I'm looking for the right word here, assets. You get what I'm saying? It's about assets. Who has the most assets is going to be able to stay on top. You get what I'm saying?
Because I saw another interview with Snoop Dogg, and he was mentioning that I thought he's like, I took all my music off Apple and all that fucking shit, and I was like, yeah, you put it all in NFTs, but he didn't mention the NFTs this time. He was recreating a subscription like Netflix. That's the best example he was putting out there. Like you
Okay.
pick the albums and the songs and pay a little fee. He's like, why the fuck should I get pimped out by these streaming platforms when I can make all of it?
Yes.
And that's what I've been, that's what I've been saying since this podcast has started. When I broke down those numbers that one about a year and a half ago, and I went, holy fuck, being independent is a fucking illusion.
Of course.
Sure, you could say what you want. Sure, you can put out what you want. But you don't get anything for it.
Yeah, but the artist is the one that always builds the legacy for the songs. You get what I'm saying?
I know, but
The
it's
tours.
nice to know that like someone like I know, and again, it's only going to be big guys because obviously you can't just go around and hire a fucking app creator to fucking
Right.
Because if that's the case, if Bamboo had a fucking app that was having Bamboo tracks, people are probably going to sidestep it because I'm paying a $6.99 subscription on something. So it's
understandable.
such a tough industry still.
It is, but like I said, the things are changing because everybody's selling the catalog, and I'm like, why is everybody selling?
There's
going
going to be a catch to that. You're right.
It's a big catch because it's. I believe it's one particular group
That's
buying,
scooping them.
that's scooping everybody's catalog, offering all this money, boom, bang, boom, boom, boom.
Because Dre don't
And-
need money, so it makes no sense. It's not like he was going bankrupt or
No, it doesn't make any sense if he was going to sell it. It doesn't. But
there's
you
something
know,
behind it. Yeah.
It's something behind the big group that's buying it all up, and in the end, it's going to be to the point where music is going to be controlled in a major way, and guess who's going to have the control? The person who owns everybody's catalog.
So you see another cycle of bullshit coming around.
Another cycle. Someone's thinking ahead of the game, going, "Let's buy everybody's catalog right now."
Yeah.
And then, boom, we're going to put this out, and we're going to shut down them, and this is the only place it's going to be because we own the catalog and we get all of it.
And we're not putting the music on your fucking streaming platform.
That's right. And and you see what I'm saying? In
Yeah.
a sense, you cut
Yeah.
out. Spotify gonna get cut out.
And
We
all you
own
need is
of-
you really just need about 20 top artists.
and in a sense,
You know what I mean? Like this is where the traffic is going to be like, oh, I don't get these guys. I'm going to lean over here now.
perfect example. Perfect example would be Jay-Z creating Tidal. Okay,
Yes.
he set the foundation for that. He said, "Fuck this shit." Took his stuff off, created Tidal. And the only reason why Tidal got big is because he got Maroon 5, Beyonce, this one, that one, all to be part of this fucking thing.
Yeah,
You
which
get what I'm
will
saying?
draw a lot of people from a lot of different places. Yeah.
They took their music off of all these other platforms at the time. You get what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So now that made that platform big enough, and then he went and sold it, and all of them became millionaires, whatever the case may be, right? On top of spending money, but there's people who's buying all the catalogs are going to do something similar. Take all their music off everybody's catalogs, take everything off, boom, boom, boom.
That's the way you recoup, obviously.
Yeah, they're
this
gonna put it.
investment.
They're gonna put it in the back, and then boom, because it's gonna fuck up Spotify, it's gonna fuck up iTunes, it's gonna fuck up everything, right? So right now, iTunes and them is banking on all the independent artists and so on and so on, hoping they can get one guy that's going viral and blah blah.
I just find it funny that there's that many streaming platforms.
It's a whole bunch,
Like our fucking podcast is on so many, I can't even list them.
right? So
And their numbers are like, they look minuscule because they're spread out across a fucking wide board. If it was in one area,
then be a different story, right?
and I just find it weird. I'm like, usually when you create a business or you create, I don't know, like a bottle or something, usually there's a patent, you know what I mean, that prevents someone else from duplicating. And it's like Netflix and streaming platforms like, Prime and Hulu.
Well, that's where the distribution
fucking
comes
thing.
in. That's where the distribution comes in. It's like, okay, you can use it, but you got to pay us. You know what I mean? And that's fine. Everybody have it. That's why all these streaming platforms, Disney Plus, fucking MGM, Paramount, this and that, they all doing it for a reason because they're going to take all their content off of every other platform and put it on their own. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I have nothing wrong with these streaming platforms. No one hates. Everyone hates commercials. Sorry, everyone hates fucking commercials. And then it's gonna force businesses to like, where the fuck am I gonna advertise to, right? Because people are paying subscriptions. It's just unfortunate that we need to get all these subscriptions. It's gonna cost you well over $100 a month.
Yes, it is. But like I said, it is and it's not because now who has the most content? You understand? Disney has a fucking catalog massive. You understand what I'm
If you're
saying?
into that shit, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Just for the kids alone.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Paramount is a fucking, been doing shit for
Okay.
decades.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So their catalogs and their movies that they own, you know what I mean? MGM, their movies. That's why Netflix is raising their price. You get what I'm saying? So they can make more content to put on
Of course, I
their
get it.
streaming.
I get it.
You know what I mean? And it's going to fuck them because everybody else around is going to take their stuff off of Netflix. And if Netflix can't create something that's
That draws. Yeah,
beyond,
I get it. I get it.
you know?
Yeah. No, I get it.
So,
Have you seen Avatar yet?
yeah.
3 hours plus.
Yeah. I seen it. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
Didn't think it would be bad. I just think that if Avatar was a 2 hour or less in minutes, okay, that they would have had more people watch it.
Probably.
I didn't go because it was too long. My dad didn't go because it was too long. And I know a lot of people said, I'm not sitting through that fucking shit. That's 3 hours and plus minutes of the actual movie. That is not, before you got there, the stupid cell phone commercials, the fucking 9 movies are advertising, and then the movie starts.
Yes.
This could be a 4-hour session here. I was like, fuck that.
Man, too much.
But
But
the way the movie grossed in sales, I think that they could have got more if it would have been strategized different. That's what I'm saying.
they could have got a lot more. They could have got a lot more. But then again, the world is changing. A lot of people don't want to go out anymore either, right?
You know what? I spent 4 fucking hours in a seat.
But
Just
that's what
drink
I'm
a
saying.
big bottle of Coca-Cola.
Well, I mean,
Gotta piss.
the movie alone was bad enough for all that time. But then now you got to look at the fact that you just paid damn near half of $100 just to get in your seat.
Oh, I get it. It's stupid.
You know what I mean? So
I just think, and that's another. I'm happy you brought that up, Bam. I'm happy you brought that up. When you look at movies, all-time gross sales of movies, okay,
fuck.
and you got to respect movies like Jaws, made massive amount of money, in early '80s, late '70s, whenever the fuck it was, when movies were about $3 to $4 a person.
Yeah.
So for every Avatar, you need 5 Jaws people to go see it. So it's easy to see these numbers get beat. Is easy. It takes less people now to beat out these. I'd rather say views over cash is what would identify the greatest movies of all time. Because it's like, highest grossing movie. Well, yeah, motherfucker. It's 3 times the amount, 5 times the amount of this one.
Yeah. Well, when you also budget cost too.
No,
mean,
I didn't say they shouldn't
know.
make money. I'm talking about when you start putting a movie to movie in a ranking, I should say.
Yeah, if you put movie
I
to movie in
understand that a
ranking-
movie's worth more money because there's more sound effects. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying a movie like Avatar beats out a movie like Jaws. But I guarantee you more people went to the theater to see Jaws. It doesn't get enough credit.
I get with your views, and if you was to put the same budget of
I'm not
Rocky,
talking about budgets. Fuck the money.
No. I'm saying if you put the same budget as Rocky and the same and Avatar had the same budget with the amount of views that was actually went to see, Rocky would have took it.
I'm not. You're not.
No, I get what you're saying, but
I understand where money's at today. I just don't respect a movie in the last 10 years saying that they're the highest grossing movie when I still think less people, human beings, actually went to the theater.
Yes.
That's it. I understand why it's $20. The fucking effects, the movie cost $100 million and fucking Jaws cost $8. I get it. But to say it's the number 1 highest grossing movie, it's like, okay, you're right. But I think twice the amount of people at that time went to the movie than went out of their way to see it. This is where it's like it loses its value. It's
Appeal
like
to go out.
it's ninth. It's like, yeah, but ninth back then in that money, god damn, you needed how many more people to go out to go see
out
this
to
movie?
get that money. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's when and it loses that value. You're just like, oh, they did all right. No, they did phenomenal. Because technically, you look at that number. If you want to put it that today, times that by 4, 5, they're the highest grossing movie of all time. All of a sudden,
Yes.
that's where it breaks down. So I always think views. Sure, money can be one, but I still think an asterisk number should be people.
Views of people, bodies in the seat.
Yeah, that's it. When there's an attendance record at a hockey game, they go an all-time attendance record of 19,000. They don't say we made 55 billion. They don't, like, it's an attendance record. When they a wrestling event at a stadium, we broke an all-time attendance record of 86,000 people. That's fucking cool.
Yeah. We got the bodies in, but a lot of people don't want to go out anymore. They don't want to go out anymore.
I know people don't want to go out. And there's so much more shit. People are fucking stealing shit, streaming shit, not going out, waiting. Fuck it, too expensive. For a group to go to the movies, like Alex and Nikki and his kids.
That's it, bro.
Breaking
the bank.
Yeah, you got to pull out some credit cards and shit and take a loan. You know what I mean? And then you got to make sure they don't even see the concession stand. You got to cover their eyes on the way to the movie theater.
You don't smell that hot dog. You don't smell those popcorn.
You feed them so much chocolate on the way there that they don't even want to eat. You know what I mean?
It's wound up.
It's crazy. It's fucking unaffordable. It's bananas, man.
Everything is just fucking.
I didn't even know. Did you know there's another Freedom Convoy here in Ottawa?
No, not really.
I found out through a friend.
No, not really.
I
mean,
know.
they don't.
Eight people? What are they fighting for now?
They don't. Are they down at Parliament or are they like?
Yeah,
blocks
something
away?
like that. Yeah, no,
They down at
I
Parliament.
think so.
Well, I'm pretty sure they put a fucking law that they can't protest in front of Parliament. So everybody.
Okay, even if they were somewhere else, what are they fighting for? What's the masks are off? Everyone's traveling. People are working.
They're just trying to keep the movement going, I guess. Trying to keep the movement going.
No, now you're just being a pain in the ass.
Just keep the movement going. They're keeping the movement going.
They just a pain. It's
and
Yo!
they should keep the movement going.
I didn't tell you on the news, bro.
What?
In Orleans here, so about Orleans is about 25 minutes from my house. Fucking house blew up, bro.
Yes, gas explosion. I heard about
that.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? How does that happen?
Well, natural gas leakage. Poor construction. They put
4 houses, so side by side.
They putting the buildings too fast.
Yeah, we always said that. So 4 houses completely gone. Houses across the street complete. 4 blocks down, damage.
Damn.
People's garage doors are dented. They couldn't get their cars out. Windows of some people's houses are blown out.
Fuck.
That's bananas.
I hope nobody got killed.
No, I heard some people got hurt though. Like one guy on his way to work lost his earring. One guy flew back, hurt his back.
Fuck. But that's nuts, man. Like you gotta, and I bet you that was in the new development, wasn't it? See, right there, trying to explain it to you. New development.
It was a new development.
Okay, they're hiring all sorts.
Actually, the houses that blew up were people weren't actually living in them.
See, shoddy fucking workmanship. So whoever put those fucking lines in, fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yo, D showed me a footage of where remember I used to work with him, right, delivering at Mosley.
Yeah.
And they fired some guy, and some guy's bringing out like a those heated fireplaces like you have in your living room.
Yeah.
And this one comes with a remote, right?
Oh,
so the remote falls down when he's moving it, and he puts it. And dude, it's all on camera. Like I actually watched the footage, and the guy comes back, and the guy's standing there, the other guy, and he kicks the controller to the side.
Really?
Kicks it. So she sends it, and that's D's client. So she gets a hold of D, and she sends him the footage. She's like, he's like kicking my property. Like I bought this off of. And he's like, oh my, and he's like trying to calm her down. He's like, I completely agree with you, right? Like
so the delivery guy was delivering it, dropped the remote, kicked it to the side.
He delivered it, came back to grab more, and kicked it then. He didn't kick it by accident while he was dropping it, or it was in the way a little bit.
So
it was on his way back with his dolly, and then he smoked it.
Wow.
I'll send it to you after. It's hilarious.
See?
So he got fired.
Of course he got fired. See? People you fucking hired. You see? So think about that. Who you think put those fucking pipes together with them houses?
That
Somebody,
guy.
Some motherfucker like
he
that.
Kick something to the right.
And when you're a pipe fitter, I think you have to have 4 or 5 threads. You have to thread it at least 4 to 5 times the code or something like that. He probably threaded it once and said "fuck it" and just.
There's so many questions now. Like it's got to shake up the new builds. If you want, yes, but not even the standards. Like, yo, Bam, me and you're gonna buy a new build, and we're like, You know what I mean? Now it kind of gives you the feeling.
Of course, because they don't build them like they used to anymore. You know, they don't. Everything
When
is
when
fast.
is it used to? When do you think it used to be good? How long ago? Because I lived in the neighborhood I was probably 6 or 7, and houses were getting pumped around me back then.
I was
So
there
what-
about 15 years ago.
See, I think houses were shittier even 30 years ago.
No, 15 years ago because the way they was building was different. It was when I started off. It was the framers when the concrete guys went in, did their thing, did
Yeah.
the foundation. Framers went in, did their thing. The electricians went in, did their thing. Plumbers went in, did their thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Everybody went in differently according to their
Not
schedule.
not all over each other.
Not everybody on top of each other. So now
Yes.
you got people fucking trying to beat the drywallers to put the wires in
This-
the wall.
this is true. This is true.
and
I've
you get what I'm
witnessed that.
saying?
Yeah.
So with that being going on, mistakes are going to be fucking made. You know what I mean? Just trying to keep up because they like, instead of taking, let's say, 12 weeks to do this fucking house, they're like, we could do it in 6. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Oh, we can throw up fucking 12 houses in fucking X amount of weeks, right? So, and then the material, now you're getting the material and it's not up to standard, it's not up to par. You get what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, man.
But
It's
these fucking cardboard houses that are like built like a deck of cards are selling for 5, 6, 700,000.
Yeah, and you know the person who's buying the house should be like, yeah, the quality of this house ain't worth that fucking money. I'm not buying
You're
it.
right,
You-
but then
you get
some
what I'm saying?
momo goes and scoops it.
You know, so
This is why humans need to get together. Humans have no idea how much power they have if they just stopped a minute.
oh yeah,
Just
and say,
stop.
We're not buying nothing for 2 weeks. Just two
Just
fucking
stop.
weeks.
You just
Don't
look at
buy
them.
shit for 2 weeks and watch the
I
economy
need
crash.
you to show me numbers of how much this house was made. I expect you to make a profit. I understand that. But I need to know how much you're raping me. Stop. Everyone just take a minute and you have so much power together. And I'm not trying to say we're going to change the fucking world. I'm not talking about some Andrew Tate shit. I'm talking about getting what's the worth. Like what's worth? What's this house worth? They build it for 100,000. Of course they want to make 100,000 off it. I
Yeah,
get
but
it.
the people,
But
but
to
the
make
people you deal with-
600,000.
But the people you're dealing with, the numbers you want, are the people who saying it's going to cost this much for this countertop. It's going to cost this
That's
much
right.
for these counters. This and this and this. They're not giving you the actual breakdown of the lumber costs this.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying?
And this is where people can get their power back.
You know, so if
Humans
you
don't
start
want
asking for that,
Humans don't want their power back.
No,
Humans are what it is. It's a game of I'm climbing onto the top, but I'm stepping on your head on the way up.
they think they got a deal when they don't got a deal. When their house blow the fuck up, then they like,
Oh, the
my house
interest rate.
blew up.
The interest rate's really low, but you paid 300,000 over asking price. You fucking moron.
And then the house gets fucked, and then you're like, it's your fault. And they be like, yeah, no, sorry, we're not, because it's in the contract and you didn't fucking read it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Does anyone read contracts ever?
nope,
Ever?
Nope.
Dude, there's times where I'm like, it comes up, I'm like, I'm gonna read this one, and then when I do a scroll and it keeps going, and fuck it, click here. Accept.
I tell you.
Accept.
That's fucking nuts. This fucking place blew up. God damn. You know?
Places.
Gas company
Yeah. Oof.
took a hit. You know?
It's the safety. You know, now there's safety guys everywhere.
Oh,
you know,
yeah. Looking at everything. And
now
and-
the
and
work.
even him, he got fired, the safety guy, because they had the safety that shit for it to be used.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So even him, he got fucked. You know what I mean? He went and put his name on that shit. Yo, this is good.
I just
That's
now
fine.
I can just imagine the work environment's got to be like intense now,
Oh, it's crazy.
like intense. Like there's got to be like eyes everywhere. You know what I mean? Like tickets ready to be given. Like
And
it's,
that's good. But and the best part about it is
do you really
the
want to
best
work
way
that way though, Bam? You're a good worker. You put pride behind your work. Do you really want someone behind you?
honestly, what we need is our coworkers to be able to say, hey, stop that. You
Step in and
understand?
say something.
Yes, because we're constantly doing what we're doing, and we don't give a fuck about what he's doing. We don't give a fuck about what he's doing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In a sense, this is all of us. You get what I'm saying? If he gets hurt on the job, we all don't work. You get what I'm saying? So
That's true.
Watch out for this guy. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Make sure he don't fuck it up because
But is the workplace exactly like the buying houses? We're stepping on top of each other. No one gives a shit.
But every company needs to be reliable for their guys.
Everyone is reliable. I get what you're saying, but
You know?
humans are so selfish.
And that's the problem because now you got 3 guys that work there that takes pride, that's got the right qualifications to be there, and then you got 12 fucking guys who's there just to get money so they can go home and fucking drink and have a good fucking time and smoke weed, whatever. You get what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck, and these 3 guys are trying to get the great work done. They don't have the time to watch these fuckers and their fuck ups. You get what I'm saying? So the owner of the company got to hire the right people for the right job, but the problem with that is they got to pay the right amount of money to get the right work. You get what I'm saying? So
All comes down to the green, man.
there you go. So instead of having 10 guys that's being paid properly to do the job right, you're getting 12 guys for the price of those fucking other guys. You get what I'm saying? And then you can get more work done, right? So, it's economics, bro.
True.
Economics is
So,
the
Bam,
problem.
I've been itching. I've been itching to get the fuck out.
Uh-huh.
Dying. I got my yearly fix.
Uh-huh.
I said I wasn't going anywhere,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at Cuba trips.
Uh-huh.
Don't even give a shit who's going.
Just ready to go.
I love that club Havana, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me that's
Nice
not a
club.
fun place.
It's nice. It's nice.
It's an addiction.
You know?
Some Spanish music gets on, and I'm always like, oh, god damn it, I gotta go back to Cuba. Every time.
Yeah. Speaking
I think
of
I
clubs,
don't even understand what they're saying, but the subliminal messages in those music that says, go to Cuba, go to Cuba, go to Cuba.
let's go.
Cuba.
It's it's deep in the back of the music.
I
saying,
already know what's going on, man. I'm all of a sudden I travel, trying to, I'm like, what the hell? Turn this shit off. I'm hypnotized.
Yeah, Cuba. Shit.
Damn.
Yeah, no, that Club Havana was nice. You know what I mean? That location was real good too, man. I was really surprised with that. I like
Yes,
that.
it was that. For people that don't know, we went to Starfish Cuatro Palms.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 starfishes. You gotta don't get mistaken. There's about 8 bee lives. Cuba's very tricky, man. You might you think you're making friends, making plans with friends from other places. You guys are gonna end up at 2 different places. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But Starfish location was fantastic, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cali 62 across the street, Beatles Bar 2 blocks down, Veradero 60 at the dinner, 2
Everything
blocks
walking
down way,
distance.
fucking Havana Club, damn, and that other club with the you didn't go in that one, eh? The
I didn't go in that
open-
one. The one with no ceiling.
Yeah, no ceiling, yeah. Yeah, Carm's like, look up, and I almost tipped over, fuck.
Like, ooh, what the
I was like,
fuck?
what the hell's going on? I'm fucking half in the bag, being like, there's no ceiling, I can't see it. And then you start getting paranoid, you're like, what if it rains?
You know?
That's the club you and I kept walking by the first couple times.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
no. I've been itching.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the prices are fantastic. Not terrible. Not terrible.
Well,
not fantastic.
Gotta make that decision, but
Yeah, maybe in a week or so.
take
A
time.
week or so,
Yeah,
and then
see,
I gotta go.
then you gotta go.
I gotta go. Gotta go. The fix. Fix is on.
There you go. Get it done.
Frank the Tank. I have to drink all their beer.
We drank them out of beer, the whole cabinet done.
Do you remember when we were at your house and Jesse, we go, man, how come we never filmed a music video in Cuba? And you're like, yeah, I know. And then Jesse turns like, because you guys are always drunk.
That's true.
You could have been a little more sensitive, you know?
Well, you know how we are. The problem is we need to stop drinking on the plane because we have 1 or 2 beers on the plane and it just wet our whistle.
If it's a morning flight, I don't usually drink on the plane. It just I ended up drinking all night the night before. So I totally fucked that up.
Yeah.
I drank till about 4:30 in the morning, and then I went to my room, got my bag, went on to the fucking whatever the
Airport,
hell those
right.
things. Yeah, the fucking with the shuttle bus, airport. And then I was already on another planet, and I haven't slept in like 30 some hours at that point. And, like, I don't even know how I went to that club that night.
I don't know either, but it was on.
But morning flights is usually, I don't drink.
Yeah, until we get off the fucking plane. Because we get off, it's noon. They sitting there with all the bags full of
No, I
fucking
get
beer.
that, but I don't like morning flights because you become zombie land. Get to the airport 2 hours before. Get on the airplane. Go to the fucking resort. Go to the resort. Oh my God, your rooms are not ready. Oh yeah, I love daytime fucking flying. I love it. I love being over there waiting. Your Bubba mug's locked in the things. You forgot about it. You drink these stupid little dinky. Like, it's just a desire. I love the night flights.
Getting in that night. Oh.
Then, as well, you get the big ass lunch. You have a couple beers at the airport, a couple beers on the airplane. You buy 2-3 beers when you get off at the airport in Cuba or Dominican. Then you fly in. Then you drive into your resort, and it's party time, bro. It's nighttime. The music started, and you're good to go. Those are my favorite. Now, how has anyone not discovered that there should be an 11 o'clock flight that lands at 3 p.m.? So when we get to our room, it's almost 4, and check-in's already available, and we can have dinner. No, that doesn't exist. It has to be early in the goddamn morning or all the goddamn fucking way at night. So they're fucked up. But yeah, I don't know. Bam, bam, you got to rob a bank. You got to come.
Yeah, I know.
You just got to pull a Mark Stevenson and borrow a bunch of money from people and not pay them back. The Mark Stevenson Foundation, That's what you got to do. I'm telling you. Even borrow money from Mark. Fuck it. Try him first, Sork. Borrow money from everybody. Bam, music-wise, man, what's the next goal for you, man? What are you doing next?
The next video gonna get shot when I come down, man. We're gonna do the next song. We're gonna get it done. You know what I mean?
New song or what? What's going on? What are we doing?
Actually, it's gonna be 2 because I do want to do the new song.
Yeah.
I just gotta take something out and put something in.
Yeah.
And then I want to do that little snippet from that other song.
Yeah.
See if I can reach out and find his ass. It'd be nice too.
I don't know what his real name was. I don't know anything about that kid.
Really?
Yeah. There's no social media back then, eh?
That's true.
Rex,
yeah.
all he said to me was, if I don't make it in 2 years, I quit. That's what he told me back then. Smart kid, was going to college or university. So I don't know. It would be cool to see him. Damn, man. I don't know.
It'd be nice.
I don't know. You got to hit up some producers soon. Guys, producers, you got to hit up Bam Bam with some beats.
Set some beats. Got
to hit him up with some beats. What are you up to this weekend, Bam?
Not much working, bro. Doing 12 hours tomorrow, 12 hours.
Look at you. The grind is on.
Well, the shutdown and some holiday.
Because you're a natural man.
I don't know what holiday it is. It's one of these fucking holidays, but
don't worry. It's a family holiday.
So, gonna do that. So, gonna cook some food, and shit.
Yeah.
That's about it, brother, man.
Cool.
So I'm gonna relax today.
Well, we had to fucking bust DJ Ivy's balls. Last time he told me he couldn't come on because he didn't put his alarm clock on. And I get it. Okay. I know the life of a DJ. I understand that.
We'll get him when he's up here.
I'm not. I tell him, man. I'm like, I understand. And especially no offense to the guy, like, it's not his show. He wants to be a guest on. So his priorities don't have to be us. I get it. I'll get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and make an interview. I'll do that shit. That's being the host of the show. Those are the little sacrifices. But as a life of a DJ, there's nothing worse. And them being open as late as they are. I still saw it, man. I can't believe we were there till 3:30 in the morning.
I know, fucked us up, didn't it? And then fucking Subway's still open. We're like, really?
I tried to explain that to Nikki. Nikki's like, shit, that'd be great. I said, it's not great. We're programmed my whole life to drink till 2. What is it like in New York drinking?
Well, see, New York, it depends on where you at, right? Because usually they got these little fucking basement parties, and you go down there and they don't have no liquor license. They selling booze.
I know, but how about you go to a bar or a club? Like,
go to a bar or club, it's closing at 2, 3.
Really? It's still okay. 3:30 is fucking. Because I thought Vancouver might be even 4.
Well, yeah, with time difference for us, yeah.
No, I'm talking about 4 o'clock their fucking time.
Really?
Because I was following this girl that was singing out there, and it's called Roxy's or something. It's a live band, and she's super sick, and she's pretty good looking girl, right? So like we went out there, I was checking her out, and they're like, "Oh, we're closing at this." I was because I remember saying it's worse than Halifax. Like I was like, "Oh my god."
Well, we got to go to these places and party on until fucking
Vancouver, man. We get 3 of us going. Airbnb, cheap flight through Flair. I think it's very feasible.
Okay, all right.
I think it's very feasible.
All right. Vancouver.
I found a flight for, I think it was about 300 there and back with my bag. That's not bad.
Not bad.
If you get an Airbnb split amongst couple people. Shouldn't be too bad. There's yeah, it definitely should be a thought. 3-4 of us
Get
going.
Get out west. All right.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Take the podcast out there. It'll be fun. All right, Bam Bam Man.
All right.
You know, be a natural woman. Be yourself.
There you
Don't
go.
change for anyone.
There
All
it
right,
is.
motherfucker. Peace, bro. Later,
Bye.
man.